Running a small business is an uphill battle. It really bothers me that big businesses and governments will sometimes overcharge small businesses. All too often, small business owners are targeted with excessive fees and unfair billing practices. In this video, I'm going to show you a sneaky fee on your merchant services bill and how you can save over $1,000 a year in fees. Welcome to Dave Talks Business.
We have Dave Kramer, the founder of All Pro Web Tools.
Dave has worn many hats over the years as a small businessman.
Well, I really feel that small business is the core of the American economy.
Amen.
Let's say you go to a restaurant, you order a cheeseburger, and when you get the bill, you're being charged for a cheeseburger and for a gallon of gas. Would you pay the bill? How would you feel about the company just slipping that extra charge on there for something you didn't ask for? As a business owner, I'm sure you accept credit cards. In order to accept credit cards, you use a company known as a merchant services provider. Let me show you how I got billed for something I didn't ask for on my recent invoice from my merchant services provider.
When I called TSYS, they let me know that they do not send out email announcements about upcoming changes to the fee structure or new charges they're going to be adding. They told me that the only way is to look at your statement each month. At the bottom, they will list any new charges that are coming up. To do this, you need to log in to their online portal, which is at tsys.accessaccountdetails.com/sign-in. So make sure you have your login there. Once you're logged in, you'll go to the top where it says Account, and then you'll select Statements and Reporting. Then on the next screen that comes up, you'll see some graphs, and at the top right, you'll click on Statements. This brings you to a screen where you can select from the drop-down all of your previous statements by month and year. So what I'd like you to do is go down and find your August 2020 invoice and scroll to the bottom of the third page where you're going to see an announcement about a powerful new analytics solution coming soon. This is where they notified you that they were going to add this extra thing that you didn't ask for to your bill. Now they note that they'll give you the first month for free. So this means that you will not be charged for this new product. But if you go and download your October 2020 statement and scroll to the bottom, you will see this line titled Analytics, Reputation Management, Intelligence for $45. So you might be wondering, what is this? What does it do? Well, fortunately, Global Payment Solutions has a web page to answer that question. It says, what is this new offering and why do you need it? It says the solution is a web-based application which includes several modules focused on a distinct part of your business. These coordinated modules allow businesses the ability to analyze payment card data, local market intelligence, and online and social media metrics. Does that make any sense to you? Let's take a closer look. This is one of their screenshots of what the dashboard looks like. It really looks pretty simple, and on this screen, it's just showing you your sales. And you probably already have that information in your e-commerce shopping cart. You also would have tracking of the visits to your website and even possibly conversions if you're using the free tool from Google called Google Analytics. On their frequently asked questions page, it says, what type of information does analytics offer? And it says new versus repeat customers, which again, most shopping cart softwares are going to have that information for you. Visitor trend tracking, that's already been provided for several years by Google Analytics for free. Your average ticket, which again, your e-commerce software should be covering that. Your sales, which your e-commerce software should have. And your visits to your website, which again is covered by Google Analytics for free. Not to mention that Google Analytics provides so much more information about demographics and how long somebody stays on your website. There's just a ton of information that's available for free from Google Analytics. So the other piece that they're charging you this $45 fee for is the social reputation manager that they have. So here you can see that it shows you how many reviews came from the different social medias about your company. Here's another screenshot where they show the different graphs and information that's coming from your social media reputation. But to be honest, there's a lot of other softwares out there that offer this type of information, and I'm sure they vary in price. And if you really were looking for this service, you probably would have purchased it from one of those vendors. I just don't see why this would be slipped in with your charges on your credit card processor. One feature that does look interesting here is the ability to see all of the reviews from all of the different social media sites and allow you to reply to those reviews right from one single dashboard. So that's pretty nice, but I'm not sure if it's worth $45 a month. So I had received an email from the company a day after I made the phone call, and here's the email letting me know that they have reversed the charges and I won't be charged any further for that. So it is something that you can opt yourself out of, just make that phone call.
I don't think there's any need to auto-enroll your clients into something that they didn't ask for. Why did I have to take 15 minutes out of my day to contact this company to ask them to stop charging me for something I never asked for? Now I have another overcharge to show you. But first, if you're getting value from this video, please comment down below with a yes. And make sure to press the like button. I decided to record this call so you could hear how it went. It took 24 minutes on this call. I thought it was nice of them to let me know in the beginning of the call that I may record the call for training and quality purposes. Fortunately, I'm training you how to avoid being overcharged.
Thank you for calling Merchant Services. For training and quality purposes, your call may be monitored or recorded.
And it's loading. While it's loading, is there a charge on there that is unfamiliar to you or you don't think should be there? Okay, I've pulled that up.
Okay, so at the very bottom, you'll see a line item called Security Plus.
Right.
Can you tell me what the dollar amount is there?
That is $11 on our end.
Okay, so $11. Now, can you go to the January of 2021 statement?
Of course.
Thank you.
Oh, that seems like it jumped up quite a bit. So it seems like that Security Plus fee went up to $49.95. Is that what you're saying as well?
Yeah, I did not approve that.
Of course. I'm so sorry to hear about that. Mind if I put you on a quick hold while I try and figure this out and see if we can get that fee reduced?
Sure, thank you.
Hi, Dave. Are you still there?
Yes, I am.
I'm so sorry about that wait. I'm so sorry about this fee getting increased by so much. So I'm going to have that fee reduced back to $11 if that's okay with you.
Well, how long will that be effective for?
Just from here on out, it's going to go back to $11 and I'm going to refund you the difference of $38.95 from this last month.
Okay, so it's not going to go back to 49 in the future?
Not anytime in the near future now. And if it will, if anything is going to change on your statement for future months, it'll appear at the bottom of your statement before it is enacted on your future statements.
Outlined all the fees, and so I signed it, and it was an agreement between me and you that the fees would be a certain amount. And there's now analytics reputation management fee. There's Security Plus fee went from $11 to $49, and I'm trying to understand how I can know what my fees are actually going to be every month when I signed a contract that says that's what the fees are going to be, but now the fees are changing. When are the fees going to stop changing? How can I know what my fees are going to be every month?
If they are changing on that fees, you can able to see that on your statement. There is a notification on the lower part.
Yes, I understand
there
that.
is a notification that
I-
there is a changes.
I understand that you are changing the fees and you're notifying and you're changing them again and you're notifying and you're changing them again and you're notifying. But I would like to work with a merchant services company that doesn't change the fees, that just has one fee that I know is always going to be the same. So is that something that your company can do, or should I find a different company to work with for merchant services?
I understand that, but we can't control with that, especially if we need to upgrade our system. Unfortunately, we cannot really control with that because that's also included on the contract. But we can definitely change your rates and fees. But we need to notify you before 2 months before we charge you, so you can dispute.
What do you mean, so I can
I think
dispute?
all of the merchant services, like if you don't like the charge, you need to dispute that 2 months prior.
Okay.
Like for example, for the ARM, if you don't like that, you should call us so we can like remove that on your account.
Well, I already had that removed when I called a week ago.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Okay. So moving forward, you will never be charged for that. So if you don't like that fee, you can actually call us to dispute it. Okay?
Okay, I don't like that fee and I'm calling you right now.
Alright.
So she said if you do not like a charge, they can remove it. So be sure to do that. If you're using TSYS for merchant processing, here's the number to call.
The security plus, we cannot remove that, but we can lower that because that is for the security of the account in case there is a breach happen on your account.
Okay.
That is the additional protection. It should be $11 now. I'm checking here.
Just for this month?
So on your February statement, it will be appear that your security plus will be $11.
What will
And
the
for January, there's a rate.
what will the security plus fee be in November of 2021?
Oh, we are not able to see that because it's not generated yet. But on the February statement, your security plus will be $11.
Okay, what will it be in March?
Like on March, it should be $11 as well. Again, if there is a rate increase for security plus, we will notify you.
Okay, so how do I use security plus?
That is for the protection of your account in case that there's breach happen on the account. We can cover at least $25,000. And if there is like a charge on your chargeback, like your customer dispute a chargeback and you are compliant, we can actually waive or refund the chargeback fee.
So they require that you have this security plus fee, which is really just an insurance policy that gives you up to $25,000 in protection for chargebacks. But notice how she said, if you are compliant. What I assume she's referring to is PCI compliance, which is a huge list of requirements that I may cover in another video. Chances are they'll be finding a reason why you're not PCI compliant and therefore not eligible for the benefit of the Security Plus that you've been paying for each month. I hope this video helps you and your business to save money. And if you use GoDaddy, you are not going to want to miss my upcoming video about how GoDaddy overcharges you and how to save money on that invoice. I recently helped a client of mine to save thousands of dollars that they were paying GoDaddy when they were being needlessly charged hundreds of dollars each month and talked into features they didn't need. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you are notified when I release that video. I want to hear from you. Let me know in the comments what surprise charges you have found as a business owner. Maybe I'll make a video about it. I know you wouldn't pull such a trick on your customers. Why do big companies do this? Well, let me show you.
So when we go to the Global Payments website, right on their homepage, if we scroll down just a little bit, it says that they serve over 3 million companies. Well, let's just add these charges up. So we have the $45 for the new product that they added to my account without asking, and we have the $45.99 for the Security Plus feature. So that brings us to $90.99 a month. Now, if we multiply that by 12 months, we come to 1091.88. But now we need to multiply that by 3 million. So that is over $3 billion annually just from fees.
An extra $3 billion every year? Quite an incentive. What I think is really unfair is that the leaders in the company know what they are doing charging these fees. They then instruct their call center to reverse the fees only when asked by a customer. It's really a simple process. You call, you ask, they have no problem doing it for you. The customer service folks approach the overcharge like, oh, my bad, let me fix that for you, to pacify you and make you feel better. But the real issue is that everyone got overcharged. Now that I've pointed it out to them, they fix it for me, but now that they're aware of it, will they fix it for everyone? In reality, the number of folks that notice these fees and overcharges is a very small percentage. If the big companies can pacify the few that catch the fees with an apology and a fee reversal, they know they can make a ton from everyone who doesn't notice. $3 billion a year to be precise. Thanks to Kate Lake for her diligence in reviewing statements and bringing this to my attention so I can notify others.
Hey, thanks for watching. So how did I do? Let me know in the comments below. And if you have an idea for a video I should do in the future, you can put that in the comments too. I also have a free small business resource toolkit available on my website. You can find the link in the description below. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. And you can also subscribe right here. And there's another great video that will help your small business right here.